Hey guys, it's me, Jennie Bee. Welcome back to West of Loathing. When I first loaded this game, for a second, I thought I was bald. I forgot that I put on the cultist hat, and I had to like double check. I was like, what happened to my hair? But it's still there. My hair's still there. So, I don't remember what we were doing last time we left off. I feel like it's been a while since we've played this. Oh, we have all these new places. The Petting Cemetery, Hellstorm, the West Pole. Curious Abandoned Well. I am very curious. I'm a very curious person. I think we should go check out the well. Oh yes. We have to approach the El Vibratos. Okay, I got a lot here. Like, there's a lot of things I can do now. A bummer I can't upgrade Gary, though. Really sad about that. So I got some scraps, keystone again. I forget where I found that keystone room where I could put all the keystones. Attach a rope. I guess we're climbing. Oh, what is this? What is this right here? Oh, I think we're in the room I was talking about. It's lifeless. Uh-oh. I guess we'll go over here then. Oh, this one's not. There's a bunch of paper cards on this table. We got 5 El Vibrato punch cards. There's a single button on top of this machine. Press it. You press the button, the machine speaks. It says, Ho-ta-ta. 7 buttons appear on top of the platform. Oh, geez, I don't know. Oh, geez, I don't know. The 5th one. The terminal emits a reassuring tone. You have learned the El Vibrator word for the number 4. The 7 buttons disappear and the original 1 button appears again. Press it. The voice says, poo-poo. 7 buttons appear on the platform. 7. It emits a reassuring tone. You've learned the El Vibrator word for the number 6. Okay, we'll press it. It says, and bezooks. We'll do the second one. Oh, it emits a harsh buzz. 7 buttons disappear. Oh, no. And because... the first one. Oh, a harsh buzz. And then... 3. A reassuring tone. I've learned the word for number 2. Okay. Ganila. Oh, the 5th one. Oh, harsh buzz. Ganila. 2nd one. Harsh buzz. Ganila. 3rd one. Harsh buzz. And, oh gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing. 7th one? I don't know. What am I doing? Sasta. 6th one? I feel like I'm not getting anything now. Ganila. I'm back to Ganila again. I was doing so good in the beginning. I was getting all the good ones. Okay. Leave. Leave. Let's go to this computer. Hobuno Sakusom. There are no buttons. A very thin slot mandatory. Insert the punch card. The machine screen springs into a frenzy activity. You can't consciously make sense of what you're watching, but when it's over, you know things you didn't know before, like the word for maintenance, refreshment, and fluid. Whoa. Whoa, indeed. Put in a small punch card. I think I have 5 of them, right? Know the word for destruction online. Primary, current, and secondary. South and disposal. Bracelet and legs wear. Whoa, indeed. Interesting. Okay. Well, this was a very curious well. Curious. So very curious. Okay, so... should we go visit the professor? I don't know if I have everything that I need for me to go visit him. Oh... You know, let's go get the mail. Right? The lost mail. A goblin is wandering along the path and muttering and ranting out aloud to itself. As you get close enough to hear, Gary gasps, "Oh gosh, such language of filth speaking. What'd they say? Terrible and hard to translating. What to do having with spore going into a wrong service? Service? And also a human insult. Gary not understanding? Whoa. Why not you cramming an entire baguette up your icing funnel? Wow, what? Go marrying a bagel, muffin chucker. Talk to them? Where did you learn a talking like that? Finding a guide to human cusses, cake sucker. The goblin shows you a pamphlet listing a variety of popular profanity. On the back of it, it says, brought to you by the Breadwood Board of Tourism. Should we threaten him? No. Let's leave him be. It's kind of hilarious leaving a goblin just going off cursing, calling people cake munchers. You ride away from the baffling, rude goblin who shouts bread-related insults at you as you go. Bread-related insults. I'm quite curious to what that is. Okay, so we're here. No trespass. We're gonna trespass anyway. Go through them. Got a letter to Roy Bean. Got a blank postcard. And a new map location to Reboot Hill. There's an article in here about how they had to change the name of a nearby cemetery due to so many skeletons being raised there. You mark down the cemetery's location on your map. The map of the whole region. Lots of confusing annotations on it. The cabinet is full of maps. Do you have no idea what any of them mean? Maybe you could ask them at the post office in Dirtwater. Yeah, maybe. Or not. Okay, outhouse? You don't even want to know what bureaucratic processes were involved in placement of this outhouse. We can't check it out? Okay, I've got a couple new stuff. I got a letter to Roy Bean, which is actually on our map. We've discovered that location. He's down here. Roy Bean's house. Let's give him the letter. You see what you take to be an oasis in the boiling heat of this region and spur snow toward it. As you near it, you discover that you've been fooled. It wasn't an oasis at all, but an evil, towering black stone cow monolith. Anybody could make that mistake, really. Try to bathe in it anyway. Oh, I should have tried. I should have tried to bathe in it anyway. This thing is frighteningly creepy. Very, very scary. Alright, I got an infernal soul fragment. Yes, I did. I got that infernal soul fragment. Oh, Gary's freaking out. Hello, Gary. Oh, a place for going. Gary is thinking of one. Really? What's that? A cactus. A biggest cactus ever seen. With goblins inside. We found the old granddad. Well, that does sound interesting and or weird. What do you think we should do next? How are we gonna get the lumber? I know. We're, kinda in the middle of that right now. Doing the not for sale. Ooh, there's a spittoon. There's a spittoon. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. That kind of smells... I don't know. I'm kinda into that, maybe? Wait, I want to investigate it. Look inside. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one would have ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot with it. I got a spittoon hand. Oh no, I got a perk. I was afraid that was going to happen, and I got a spittoon pistol. Yay, with like 3 Ys. Yay. Okay. 13 to 17. Oh my gosh, we are totally equipped to that. Okay, and then I have to... Spittoon hand. Oh my gosh, nice. Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-colored contents of a nasty spittoon. On the bright side, that hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. Reduces the amount of damage I take from hot sources, cold sources, and sleazy sources. Get away from me, you sleaze bags. I have 20% sleaze resistance. There's a single yellow jellybean in this case. Very rare, the murder bee honey jellybean. 6,000 meat. Okay, we're gonna talk to this guy. Hello there, pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Cora Littlefield. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about 2 things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jellybeans. I was the biggest name in the bounty hunting and the candy selling anyone's ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over the spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. I found this letter addressed to you. A letter. Give it to him. He opens it, reads it, snorts diversively, and tosses it in the fireplace behind him. Thanks anyway. Can you tell me what it was? I'm very curious what it was. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Huh. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 drawers. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now and I'm retired. Aw, that sucks. I'll help you get him back. Well, now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of a reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went, if you happen out in that direction. Alright, I'm gonna go get them. Oh, they're right there. Let's go. On our way. You find a poor lost crate which has been abandoned and forgotten by its owners. How sad. I got a lock and some candy. Sorry, crate. Hey, you guys stole some jellybeans? Are you the jellybean thieves? You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn your stuff around and head back the way you came unless you want to eat a lid. Well, that's not very neighborly. We'll take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man. I aim to have him back. Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? With craziness. Ah, no, if only, God, with violence. Oh, there's a lot of them. Do I have something that hits everybody? Reduces... deals 3 damage? Only 3 to all opponents? I need to, increase that for sure. Okay, so we're just gonna see how... Ooh. These guys are tough. Okay. Well, are the jelly beans? Are they really that important? Do we really need these jelly beans? Cinnamon blast. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, bye. I'm not quite sure if we're supposed to really be in this area. Things are still really tough. Well, I think we should head to Dirtwater and see what they can do with these maps that we found, because we're still on the search for this missing mail. Your L vibrator transponder makes that bleeping noise. Alright, we're gonna fight this guy. Good. Alright. I definitely need to upgrade myself before going over there, man. They're tough. Tough. Alright, they want me to go to the post office. Yeah, here we go. Hi. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it down on the behalf of their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, and I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to give it out either. The delivery going missing is bad news, though. I suppose I'll write just this once. Wait here a sec. After a couple minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see? Based on a region and a direction of travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. Postal code sheet. Thank her and leave. Okay. Should help you find the right map at the Postal Service way station. Okay, so we have to go back. Gotta go back to the Postal Station. Just waddle over there. Alright, here we go. You notice an old crate on the side of the trail. Got me some coffee, dynamite, and some can of Alright, so let's go over here. Go in here. Follow the map. We gotta go to Chuck's house. A suspicious looking house. Oh, am I supposed to be here? Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all, but you can't shake the feeling that something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. I don't know. I don't know if I'm being paranoid. Probably just one of those bird feeders where you hang up a ball of sweet and seeds and stuff, except the birds ate it all, so it's just, you know, the rope. It's just the rope that's left. Okay, hey Gary. Scary, this say scaring place. There is something creepy about it. It's very quiet. Many terrors, Gary is betting. Can I go in there? It's a door, man. I bet it's all kinds of horror down there. Like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. It's locked, but is it locked to keep you out or to keep something in? Ooh, hello. It's unmarked. There's no name on it or anything. Okay. You approach the door hesitantly. You've been getting yourself in a real bad situation. You knock on the door. A voice inside calls out, "Come in, it's open." It's always open. The door creaks open and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of intermediate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello? My name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast? Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes blood sound like blood. And bed and breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize. Where's Lena? I don't get that at all. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. This is weird. This is weird. What am I doing here? Well, I've got to get mail. This is a large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed implements. Everything is covered with rust and possibly dried blood, or possibly both. Ask Chuck about them. Nope. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. Your what? My blood room. My bedroom. Oh, right. Gotcha. Never mind then. A little pantry shelf with various tins and jars on it. Take a closer look. There's something very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. The kettle on the stove is still hot. Okay, no, I don't want to go in your room. There's a lot of blood here on the floor. There's so much blood. Ask Chuck about it. I can't help but you notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no. I can see why you might think that, as this is certainly rolled is blood, but this is tomato soup. Tomato soup. Yes, I spilled my lunch very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning it up when you arrived. I see. Let's check about the knives, I guess. You noticed my collection. Yeah, it's very dramatic. It all belonged to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Listen, dude. I came here because the maps told me to come here. Chuck is staring at you. Notice that his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares and reset when he blinks, which is not often enough. Talk to him. Excuse me. Yes, how can I help you? You said you were running a bed and breakfast here? That's what I slawed. Yes. Has any mailman been by recently? Why, yes! My last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. Oh, man. I hope you just mean that he left. I like to think he'll always be here. In spirit. Can I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest is only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. Oh. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages. My father's own recipe. Did you just say long pork? That's right, I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend? Yes, a special herbal tea that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Huh! Thanks! Wait, I need to check out the guest room, though, for real. I don't know what to do. Okay, we're gonna stop it here at this part, at this creepy effing guy's house. Like, what is this place? I'm gonna try and figure out how to get into the guest room because I need to figure out where the missing mail is, and that's our objective. We have to figure out where the mail is, and we have to do the other problems the mayor effing has. I didn't know it would take us this long. It's just mail. But thank you guys so much for checking out this episode of West of Loathing, and I hope you check out my other West of Loathings. There are at least, 14 of them that you guys can check out, and I'll check you guys later.